Hey everybody, Tracy Brown here. I tried to just do a couple lives and for whatever reason I wasn't getting good connection, so I had to come back inside. I'm so sorry. I think I'll go outside on my porch real quick. I have a few minutes before my next phone call. I guess you're seeing views from the back of my kitchen and my pantry filled with all kinds of goodies. I know my clients would be totally horrified if they saw my pantry because it's got lots of stuff that they would probably not want to eat. Anyway, I'm just making fun. But anyway, I wanted to talk a little bit about, gosh, how we take care of ourselves, because I was noticing, and I've been doing this more and more, so I want to share this with you. And it's a trauma integrated thing you can do, and I have my clients do it a lot. And I realized, like, well, I should be doing these things too, because we all have our own nervous systems, and we all have clients who have dysregulated nervous systems. So it's not going to be harmful for you to do the same things that they're doing, especially in a discreet way. So I'll give you one example of something I do is, of course, you want to make sure that you're grounded. So that means coming to the session as rested as we can and well fed as we can, but also finding your feet in your shoes and your butt on your seat and your back against the chair if you have it. But I personally also have a couple clients that it really helps me to have something on my lap, like something that has some weight on it. It could be a bag of rice, a weighted blanket, those kind of things, just to kind of keep ourselves down and keep the pace of the session a little slower. Because if our clients are anxious, it's pretty natural for us to want to match them, but we need to actually get them to regulate to us. And if we're not regulated, that's kind of how that's going to go. You're going to feel like that session went kind of out of control, or a little too fast, or the client was kind of spinning and talking about other things and it was hard to redirect them. That's your clue that you need to get more regulated first so they can have something to reach for. So that's a quick little tip. And the reason I brought that up real quickly, because I haven't had any clients yet this morning, but I am working on a whole bunch of emails. I'm working really hard on learning how to write a little bit better copy, and that's not my strong suit. I'm better obviously just hopping on videos and spontaneously talking about things, but I know that not everybody likes video, and some people, I need to vary it up. So it's a learning curve of mine, and it's really difficult, and it bumps up against my old trauma stuff and my old self-worth stuff around being too much, because I'm a pretty emotional person and I'm pretty truthful, and I always tell the truth in love and in sincerity and of being of service and being helpful, but it's always kind of deep and I find it like that's not for everybody. So I'm learning how to find my voice in a writing style and way that I'm not going to be one of those people that writes really short, pithy memes. That's just not me. I think they're entertaining and they're good, but I don't get that much juice or satisfaction of it, and I can do it, but it feels like I'm just doing what other people are doing. So instead, my posts tend to be a little longer, but I'm really working on like being concise with my just the deeper dives I like to do. So anyway, and I'm always telling you all those things because I wrote about 10 emails and then wrote like about 10 shorter little blurbs for Facebook videos for a project I'm working on, actually for you all, around counseling skills. And it was hard. I could feel my body feel kind of tight and kind of constricted inside, and I knew I was safe. I knew nothing was wrong, but I could just feel this old stuff of like, is this good enough? Am I too much? Blah, blah, blah. And I had a time crunch, so I can finish this. I know what I'm doing. It's okay. But as soon as I was done, I was going to share this with you to be real and not act as if I've got it all figured out, because I don't, in my putting myself out there as a business person, and as somebody who does this work in this really relational and raw stuff that we do. I'm trying to think how to say this, but yeah, it was just bumped against my old stuff of like, you're too much. You're too sensitive, you're too emotional, you're whatever. I know that's not true, but I also know that my stuff isn't for everybody, and that's okay. That's just hard. It's just hard in your system to feel it, let it arise. You know that it's old stuff. And as soon as I did that, I literally, what did I do first? I did a couple things. oh, I just took a little, literally I had 8 minutes. I took a little walk, and then I went outside in the sunshine, which was where I was trying to do this live from, but my internet wouldn't work from that far out. So I'm on my back porch here to tell you all. So I see nature, and there's a little bit of water over here. I see that, and I heard the birds. And basically, I'm encouraging you all to do this too. When you're doing hard stuff, which our work is, don't get me wrong, I love what I do, and I've loved it since I started it in 2006. But there are times it's like it's going to bump up against your stuff, or even the stuff that you know that you've worked really hard on to just be a part of something that's your life, and you know that in 2 years or in 10 years, it's going to be even less of a thing that has a hold in any of the cells in your body. And so if we're working on that, we know our clients are working on that at even a less, not as nuanced level yet, or less awareness yet. And so don't take that for granted. All right. So, I appreciate that, Ashley. Yeah, I mean, I'm like, as I'm talking, and I'm talking a little fast for my system, but as we're talking, like, I can feel myself come down because I'm being in relationship with you, even though there's only a few people maybe live here right now. And I know that those who see this video in the future, hope you, feel that I can't help but be anything other than like, what's the right word? I'm not a good faker. I'm just too sensitive to that. I'm not a good faker. And I've worked too hard to get rid of my perfectionism and to not wear a mask. So this is it. Sometimes I get freaked out by what I'm trying to put out there. But I can't do it any other way. I can't. And so I want to appreciate you all and encourage you all to do the same. So anyway, I'm looking forward to all the stuff that I was working on today for you all to be seeing it in the next couple of weeks. So anyway, I hope you have a great day. If you have clients back to back, give yourself 1 minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Go to the bathroom, wash your hands, take some breath. If somebody cancels on you, like, okay, maybe my system needed that, and do something else, and maybe it's not even work related. Take a walk, listen to a non-work related something or a book, lay on your floor. I do all those things. I encourage all my people who do supervision to do all those things and get to the root of it, and structure their lives and their session and their work in a way that's nourishing as well. So thank you all so much for watching. And if you know some other colleagues that could benefit from this, then let them know this group exists so they can pop on in and get the benefit of us sharing all this as well. So thank you so much, and take care.